Oriente has been working with our sister churches of the East for more or less 60 years now in dialogue and cooperation. And now we have entered a new field which is called the healing of wounded memories. When we initiated this project, we could not imagine in what context we will find ourselves in this year. So we all think it is more than timely that we can discuss and reflect on these so important issues of our times.
Das Ziel hier auf dieser ersten Konferenz, dass wir theologische Grundfragen diskutieren, Fragen von Buße, von Umkehr, von der Art und Weise, wie Kirchen mit dem Konzept von Versöhnung umgehen und gleichzeitig aber auch den lokalen Kontext schon hereinholen, dass also Vertreter, Vertreterinnen aus verschiedenen Ländern hier sind, aus verschiedenen Kirchen, die Erfahrung haben mit der Art und Weise, wie Konflikte gelöst werden können, aber auch wie Konflikte mit religiösen Argumenten vertieft werden.
When we speak about the need to heal wounded memories, it's important to think about the question of collective trauma, especially in contexts of religious violence, because collective trauma impacts memory in the embodied and embedded ways of life of groups.
To forgive doesn't mean to forget. To forgive doesn't mean to relativize the wrongs that have been done. But it means to create a new relationship. It means to transform somebody from an enemy into a friend.
In bioethics, we learn that fragility and illness are elements that can teach us our relational nature. The wounded Samaritan is in a position to understand that he needs the others. But if what is wounded is the body of Christ, who is in the position to heal and who is wounded?
Pomirenje nije nešto što ćemo jednom postići i potpisati, nego je to uvijek proces. U tom procesu vrijedi učestvovati jer je naša vjera u stvari više put nego što mi možemo da dođemo do savršenstva. Idući tim putem mi stvarno uspijevamo ponekad da osjetimo prisustvo Boga u našim sitnim, malim koracima i u našim djelima koja nas onda ohrabruju i za veća djela.
I think what we have in our capacities as a human beings, we have the same tools which can heal and the same tools which can kill. And I think it's a very important to understand what we are doing with the world and to take the position of this third person, not the being victim, not being perpetrator, but being the person who could pour oil of love, oil of mercy to the wounds of other person.
Ancestral hatred is often reinvented. It's not the cause of war. War leads to the reinvention of ancestral hatred. And that led me to talk about how memory is manipulated in politics. Instrumentalization of memory is a political tool, and therefore you need a political act to put an end to this instrumentalization of memory for the sake of conquering power or preserving it or dehumanizing your enemy.
صعب كتير التمييز أحياناً بين ما هو ذاكرة وما هو تاريخ. يمكن التمييز الوحيد يلي ممكن يوضعه الإنسان هو إرادة الإنسان. إرادة الإنسان وخياراته هي التي تحول التاريخ إلى ذاكرة أو الذاكرة إلى تاريخ.
many of the participants come from regions where war, conflict, hatred, and wounds are part of their living realities 24 hours a day. And one of the voices that comes across all different contexts is that there is a need to listen to the shy voices that are overruled by loud voices calling for war, revenge, hatred, and are presenting a paradigm shift in listening to those that stand for a more human world in the midst of pain and sorrow.